Welcome to an APSS flipped learning video. This is working on basic throw-ins and just some very straightforward, simple sessions for younger players.
So we've got a few ideas and a couple of sessions here on this video you can watch, and then obviously, as with everything, you can take these ideas and adapt them as needed. I'd say we're sort of targeting ages 4 to 7, but of course there's no reason why older children can't have a go at some of the games as well to try and improve their throwing technique. Why do this, you might ask? Well, our squad curriculum doesn't incorporate things like set pieces and restarts, and they are just restarts. Buy into the philosophy that let the game be the teacher, so the children will learn when they're in the match situations, when they're at their tournaments. It's not a good use of the time when we're with them at the field, just be standing there throwing a ball backwards and forwards. That's not utilizing the coach's skill set effectively. We're teaching them the game when they come to training, how to play. And if any of you watch my sessions, I still use something called multi-ball. Ball goes out, I put a new ball in. We get a faster session, higher tempo, and this results, I believe, in better players and players who can play at a faster speed. I don't work on throw-ins during my sessions, so all the more reason that this side of the development gets taken care of in the children's own time, and I don't believe it's that difficult for a child to learn how to take a throw-in. So please watch the rest of the videos, have a look at some of the games, and yeah, have fun playing with your son or daughter and playing some of these games.
So the first thing you can do is just play some very straightforward games of throw and catch. So when playing throw and catch, don't get too bogged down right now in the idea of, oh, we have to take a throw in correctly. What are we trying to do? We're trying to develop different gross and fine motor skills. So take it away from football sometimes, yeah? Rugby, American football style ball, different ways to throw and catch. Smaller ball, can you throw and catch a tennis ball? Again, obviously practice with the racket as well for more motor skills. Get these little plastic balls that come with, say, like cricket and rounders sets. Obviously you can use the bats there as well, but you can also practice throwing and catching these lighter, smaller balls. Children are comfortable with that. Move up to start moving to larger, slightly heavier balls as they gain more confidence. And even, it doesn't always have to be a ball. Throw and catch a frisbee, completely different technique, but again, great for those motor skills, okay? And again, just keep practicing with different balls, shapes, sizes. This one I put the watermelon ball. It's like a beach ball, very light, very large. Again, I found younger children very comfortable throwing, catching, and even practicing their volleys with a ball of this size. So here we've got a 4-year-old playing with a watermelon ball down the park. Just have a look at the technique in slow-mo. Look, ball behind your head. Yeah. And then as it goes above your head, release. Nice follow through with the arms. There, good power. And he's managed to keep his feet on the floor. There's the start of good throwing technique developing from a young age. So game 2 is called Throw and Score. In the video you'll watch shortly, it's designed just for one child to play, but of course if you've got siblings, other children playing, you can adapt the game. One child can throw to the other for them then to control and score in the goal. And the idea behind using the goal obviously is that children enjoy scoring goals when they practice playing football. So here we have a regular size 1 ball, what we normally play with. There's the throw-in again at the start. Could have released the ball a little bit earlier, but there's the practice of the throw-in, and then he's practicing his dribbling and shooting into the goal. And we can repeat that a number of times until we're getting comfortable with those techniques. Game 3 is called Bubble Pop. It is a Kinder Kicks inspired game. Some of the coaches have started doing this at the end when they play with the bubbles, but it's a great game. And again, older children can still play this game and have fun. Who doesn't enjoy playing with bubbles? So really not too much explanation needed here. You need to purchase some bubbles from a toy shop, try and get the larger ones there, and then the child obviously has to take the ball and try and practice throwing it and hitting the bubbles. Game 4, throw in targets. I've used hoops in this, but obviously whatever you want to use and whatever space you've got. Perhaps this one may be more appealing to slightly older players, sort of 7 and above, and even older players if they want to work on their throwing technique. U10s and above can practice this game. Okay, so here I am. I've got 5 footballs. Obviously, the more balls you got, the easier it is, because otherwise you're going to have to run and collect them every time. And then you see here I've set up 3 hoops, and then I'm trying to get the ball in the hoop. Oh, just hit the side of the blue one there. Got different colours. Obviously, you can choose a different colour or have a friend call it out. Not such a good shot there. And obviously you can adapt. I'll put them, I think, a reasonable distance away from myself to challenge myself. You can obviously put them closer, further away, different angles, depending on what you want to work on. Obviously I need a lot more practice. And obviously you can adapt this game as you need to. So get practicing, and I don't expect to see any foul throws in your next match.